Hi, this is David, your host, and today we're going to be talking about a very tough nut to crack, and that is reference citations. Now, when it comes to reference citations, you have basically three options. Option number one is pull out the handbooks, APA, MLA, Chicago Turabian, Harvard, Blue Book. You know, you'll have one, don't worry. Now, when you get one of these handbooks, be sure to look through and choose the right citation from among the 200 or 300 or so different citation formats and variations, and do a good job of picking those out, and you'll be okay. Oh, and don't forget the exceptions, okay? Now, your second method would be to, Google it. Why not? Go to Google. Type in APA reference citation, let's see, website with no author. That should narrow it down. Let's see how many results we get. 260,000. Well, hey, just do the first couple of pages. And remember that each website is going to be using different examples, and some websites might even contradict each other. Third option. Aha! Citation Machine. That's right. There's a machine where you can put in the information that you got in the library. The Citation Machine does its algorithm and spits out a citation for you. Now, that's kind of like the difference between counting on your fingers for a math exam and using a Texas Instruments T2000 pocket calculator. But, like a pocket calculator, you only get a correct answer if you put in the correct information. So they're not foolproof. But I do guarantee you that a citation machine will, more often than not, get you much closer than the handbooks and the Google site. Now, which citation machine should you use? There are a lot of good ones out there. But there's only one that gives you both the reference citation and the InText citation. And that machine is the Citation Machine. And that's what this video is going to be all about.
This is a brief tutorial on the Son of Citation Machine, sometimes called simply Citation Machine. Its URL is citationmachine.net. It is the first and most widely used citation machine on the Internet. Here's how to use it for APA citations. Step 1. In the Choose Your Style section, select APA. Next, choose the type of source that you're using. All types are self-explanatory except maybe the difference between a magazine and a journal. A magazine is usually sold on newsstands and contains consumer advertising. However, a journal does not contain consumer advertising and is written by experts whose submissions are reviewed by experts in a process called peer review. A magazine's articles are written by staff writers and rarely reviewed by outside experts. If you need more explanation, Citation Machine provides a quick definition of each in the boxes below. Okay, let's choose journal, since this is the type of publication your professors most often recommend that you use. Now, you choose between autofill mode and manual mode. I've never had much luck with autofill mode. So for this exercise, please select manual mode. And on the next page, you literally fill in the blanks. Here are a few hints. Contributor type. Look at the information found about your article in the library. Unless the information says contributor, editor, compiler, or translator, assume that the names you see are author names. In our case, you see that Michael Jones is clearly labeled author. Simply type in author names first and last. If there's more than one author, click on the +1 author tool to add authors. For this article, we have only one, Michael Jones. Next, the article's title. In APA, when citing an article, you capitalize the title like it is a sentence. In other words, capitalize only the first word of a title and any proper noun in APA. Therefore, we would capitalize P for prison, but lowercase overcrowding. Then capital T for the, since the is the first word after a colon, which indicates a second title called a subtitle. Then we would use lowercase for the rest of the words, including judge and social worker, which are common nouns. Note that although the title is in all caps in the library record, those all caps are for the library's formatting, not APA. For APA, capitalize the title like a sentence, no matter how you see it printed anywhere else. Okay, journal title. Since this is the title of a publication, all words are capitalized except prepositions and articles. So we would capitalize Widener, Law, and Journal. Volume number is indicated by the abbreviation VOL period in the library record. In this case, the volume number is 18. Do not use the abbreviation VOL in Citation Machine, only the number. The issue number usually has the word issue in front of it. In this case, we have access issue number 2. Page numbers should be all-inclusive for the reference citation. Type in page numbers without a P or PP and separate the numbers only by a hyphen with no spaces on either side of the hyphen. DOI stands for Digital Object Identifier. It's like a card catalog number for articles. DOIs are relatively new and not all journals have them yet. Magazines and newspapers never have DOIs. As you can see, Widener Law Journal, although a peer-reviewed journal, does not have a DOI. So leave that data field blank. Origin. It's very important to remember that you are an online student. And if you're using your school's library, you're accessing these articles via an online database. So choose database as the origin. Only if you are out on the World Wide Web and not in a library would you actually select web as the origin. For the next items, you have to make a choice. If you do not have a DOI, your next choice would be to provide the homepage URL of the journal that published the article. For example, here is the homepage URL of the Widener Law Journal. If there is no DOI and no homepage URL of the publishing journal, you can then provide the database URL of the article you have found, or the name of the database. The publication date refers to when the article was published. Looking at our library results page, we find only a year, which is common for journals. Therefore, we leave the month and day fields blank. Date accessed refers to the date you actually went online and found the article. So, if today is 2015, March 10, that's what you select and type in. Now let's click on Make Citation. The first citation you see is the reference citation, or the full citation. It's the one that goes in alphabetical order on the last page of your paper. You must copy and paste this citation now. Citation Machine does not store any data. So, either manually highlight and use your computer's copy command, or use the copy command in the bottom right of the box you see on this page. Paste this citation onto a Word document labeled References at the top center. The citation will copy in as Times New Roman 12 point. Perfect. That is exactly what APA calls for. But you must also make the citation double-spaced and use a hanging indentation. Do this now before you forget to. Back on Citation Machine, Next, click on Parenthetical. This is how you get the InText citation. All InText citations in APA have the same info: author, year of publication, and page number if you have one, paragraph number if you don't. If there is no author listed for a source, use that source's title instead. So, on this page, click the items you want included in your InText citation. Fill in any blank just as you did for the reference citation. We will fill in 2009 and the page or page numbers depending upon what we're citing. For example, if the InText citation refers to a quotation, you would only put the page number or numbers the quote appears on. Clicking in the gray box makes the items appear in the InText citation. Now, follow the same copy and paste procedure as before, except this time the InText citation goes in the sentence that contains the source information. And remember, the sentence period always goes after the citation. Congratulations! You're now a certified user of Son of Citation Machine.